Tired of walking past the litter box and getting slapped with a terrible smell? You're not alone, but it doesn't have to be that way. I am the Cat Butler, and this is my two ragdoll cats, Teemo and Arya. Today, I'm sharing simple, effective tips to keep your litter box smelling fresh, including the surprising role your cat's diet plays. Your nose will thank you. One of the ways to reduce litter box odors is to promptly scoop waste ASAP before it starts releasing ammonia gases, because cat waste definitely doesn't improve with age. Letting the waste sit is like giving odor a free invitation to ruin your home. Plus, your cat will appreciate not having to tiptoe through yesterday's business. A quick daily scoop helps keep things fresh, clean, and keeps you and your cat breathing a bit easier. My cats, Teemo and Arya, definitely hate it when I forget to scoop the litter box. They have zero tolerance for laziness in their bathroom service. I find it funny that they quickly rush in right after I cleaned it to use the bathroom. Teemo, you like that clean litter box? Arya, you like that clean litter box? Choosing the right litter box is essential for preventing unpleasant odors from taking over your home. Plastic litter boxes, while common, tend to get more smelly over time. That's because plastic tends to get scratched easily. These scratches become hiding spots for bacteria and urine residue, making odors hard to remove even when you clean it. Most of the time, you have to replace that plastic litter box after a year or two, because the smell of cat urine just gets trapped in the litter box. Stainless steel litter boxes, on the other hand, resist scratches, making them less likely to trap odors. This makes stainless steel not only easier to clean, but also far more effective in preventing lingering smells. Another alternative to stainless steel is a litter box that uses a disposable liner. A litter box liner provides an extra barrier that protects the litter box. It is replaceable, so odors don't get a chance to build up, keeping the litter area fresh for both you and your cats. For busy cat parents, it also saves you time so you don't have to clean the litter box. All you have to do is to pick up the litter box liner and throw it out. Lastly, an automatic litter box can help reduce odor by quickly scooping waste and sealing it in a separate enclosed container. This waste compartment is often lined with a bag or filter that traps odors and prevents them from escaping into your home. Some models even include carbon filters or deodorizing systems to further combat odor. If you enjoyed this video so far, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. We make videos on helping you become the best cat owner, so please join us. The most important tip is choosing the right cat litter. Cat litter plays a crucial role in controlling odor because it absorbs moisture and traps waste before smells can spread. A bad cat litter will fail to keep the smell from lingering in your house. I tried every single type of cat litter, from pine, grass, clay, corn, tofu, and peas. Each has its pros and cons. But I noticed that cat litter that clumps was the most effective at neutralizing the smell of urine and feces. In addition, cat litter that is smaller in size, like this, allows cats to bury their waste, unlike large pine pellets. In the wild, cats bury their poop to avoid getting eaten. If their waste was left out in the open, every predator within 10 miles would be like, "Dinner's ready." So using a cat litter that allows for easy digging is a must. For my cats, Teemo and Arya, I use a cat litter made from peas. It's small enough for them to bury their poop easily, and it's actually a litter I made myself after spending over a year testing different formulas. I just couldn't find a natural litter that didn't have pesticides or weird chemicals, and still worked well. Pesticides can cause long-term health issues like cancer, and I wanted something safe. Fragrances were out too. Cats have such a strong sense of smell, those added scents can actually be really irritating for them. And a lot of litters use chemicals like sodium bentonite, which swells when wet, something that worried me since cats groom and can ingest it. So I made my own, using just peas, cornstarch, and gargum. It clumps well, doesn't track everywhere, and there's barely any dust. Even my cat sitter noticed and said it was the cleanest litter she's ever dealt with. So if you'd like to learn more about my cat litter, I'll link it in the description below. Another thing you can do to reduce litter box smell is to replace litter regularly. For clumping litters, you can do a full change about once a week. While some high-quality litters can last a bit longer, requiring a complete litter change at least once a month. This will help keep the litter box fresh and clean. Diet can make a big difference in litter box odor. Highly digestible meat-based diets tend to produce smaller, less odorous stools, making cleanup easier on your nose. In contrast, diets with lots of indigestible fillers like carbs often lead to bulkier, smellier waste. Understanding the link between diet and poop can help you choose a food that keeps your cat healthy and the litter box more pleasant to be around. Cats are obligate carnivores and have a short digestive tract geared toward meat. And as a result, cats are good at efficiently digesting animal proteins and fats in the small intestine. High-quality animal proteins that are fully digested don't contribute much to stool odor. The poorly digested proteins will end up in the colon, where bacteria break them down and create smelly compounds. As a result, diets based on a highly digestible meat, like a raw meat diet, leave fewer undigested proteins, thus reducing the source of foul odors and pooping less. Conversely, diets with lots of plant protein or low-grade byproducts can leave more protein waste. That's because cats have little nutritional need for carbohydrates, and excessive carbs or fiber will largely pass through. Inexpensive cat foods often contain corn, wheat, soy, or fiber fillers that cats can't fully utilize. These add bulk to the stool and can ferment in the gut, contributing to odor and produce larger volumes of feces as well. Simply put, the more indigestible stuff going in, the more poop coming out. In light of these factors, it makes sense that a raw meat diet that has no filler and is minimally processed produces the least stool and smell, while a high filler diet produces the most. Cooked meat diets and quality commercial foods fall somewhere in between, largely depending on how digestible and filler-free they are. By improving digestion and nutrient absorption, a more meat-based diet not only benefits your cat's health, but also makes your home environment more pleasant. Sometimes a smelly litter box may be a signal that your cat may be having a health problem. A healthy cat on a proper diet will produce relatively mild smelling stool and normal urine. If you notice very foul smelling poop or diarrhea, it could indicate a digestive issue, parasites, or an illness. Diarrhea in particular tends to smell much worse than normal solid stool. So if your cat has recurrent diarrhea or extremely smelly soft stool, see a vet to find out why. Treating the underlying cause with medication or diet changes will improve the smell situation dramatically. If you implement all these tips, it should help with the litter box smell in your home. Just remember to clean the litter box often, choose a clumping cat litter, and feed your cat a meat-based diet and you'll see a difference. I know these strategies have worked in my own home. Comment down below, what strategies do you use to fight a smelly litter box?